Hey everybody, it's me, Vicky, and it's been about 5 years since I've posted on this channel, and there are so many reasons why. So let's get started. I've decided to come back to YouTube. In 2010, I stopped doing videos because I was focusing on raising my 3 children and filing for divorce from my first husband, who was physically and mentally abusive towards me and my 3 children. And in August of 2010, I was granted an absolute divorce, which was just a year and a month after I separated from him. I was given full legal and physical custody of my 3 children, and at that time he was given no visitation due to his domestic violence issues. Fast forward about 8 months to February of 2011. I started talking to a guy named Kevin, and he was in the Marines at the time, and we started talking on Valentine's Day of 2011 and met 2 days later face to face and have been together ever since. He has been a huge blessing to not only myself but to my 3 children. We actually have been married almost 4 years now, and we got married April 2nd of 2011, so we couldn't stand to be apart, and you know, I just wanted to be with my best friend because that's exactly what he became. We spent all of our waking moments talking, texting. While he was at work, he was texting me. While he was out, he was texting me. We spent every possible weekend together. We were always together. He was in another state. He was in Virginia and I was in Maryland, and we just couldn't stand to be apart anymore, so we actually got married. We did have a really nice outdoor wedding ceremony with my family, my sister, her 2 children, both of my brothers, my parents, and a couple friends of mine. I kept it very simple on my half because, oh, my grandmother was there, which she actually just passed away in April of 2014. But I'll explain in the rest of this. But we got married outside in Annapolis, Maryland, and I actually got to wear a wedding dress this time, and I didn't do a courthouse wedding. What else? We had his mom, his stepdad, both of his sisters, a couple of his other family members, his aunt, his aunt's boyfriend, and their child, and his best friend's mom and dad, and his best friend, and 2 other of his good friends were actually in our wedding. So yeah, we had a very small wedding, just close family and a couple friends to be a part of it. And 10 days later, on April 12th, we up and moved from Maryland to live in Virginia on a military base, and we spent almost 3.5 years there. And at his 10-year mark, because he had been in the Marines for almost 7 years when we met, at his 10-year mark, they decided they no longer needed him because they're doing a major cutback on their troops because of it's not technically a time of war, so they don't need all of their troops at this time. So we are now civilian, unfortunately, and we have been since July of 2000 and the end of July 2014, so August 1st basically. And we are, you know, living in a different state than our family, which is sucky because we're halfway across the country, and we chose not to stay in Maryland or Virginia at this time due to personal reasons, mostly because we just don't want to deal with the drama of everything. Family, friends, we kind of stay to ourselves these days. I learned who my real friends were while I was in Virginia. Not a single one of them came to visit me, so yeah, I kind of just said the hell with it. So I basically have my kids and my husband. So let's see, April of 2011, we moved into our 4-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom house on base. People think that living on base is like the worst thing in the world. I absolutely loved it. I loved my home. It was a newer of the houses because they ran out of housing, I guess, back from the 60s. Even though they were remodeled for the original houses. We got one of the newer ones that was about 5 years old when we moved in. Loved every minute of being in Virginia. Hated being away from family because it was an 1.5-hour drive. But we did visit quite often. Let's see. Fast forward to 2012. In June of 2012, we had our first little boy together. He's almost 3. He'll be 3 in June. And then fast forward to 2014 on our 3rd wedding anniversary. April 2nd, 2014, we gave birth to a little girl. And she'll be a year old very soon on our 4th wedding anniversary. And let's see, what else? Well, actually, in all the midst of all the good things, we were supposed to go visit. We were still in Virginia when I gave birth to my youngest. So now we have 5 children. When I gave birth to my youngest, she was born on the 2nd, and then on April 5th, which actually happens to be my sister-in-law's birthday, my grandmother passed away in her sleep. So we were supposed to go visit the next day, and we never actually got to actually visit her. So she never got to meet her youngest great-grandchild, which is a bummer. It's very sad. The first thing I did when my mom told me was my mind went right to the fact that she never met her great-granddaughter. And like I was kind of angry that she couldn't hold on one more day. But then, you know, it is what it is. My grandmother had Alzheimer's for years and years and years. And we were very thankful to celebrate, you know, her 80th birthday in 2014. Yeah, so I'm glad she got to meet the rest of her great-grandchildren, but I'm really upset that she didn't get to meet the last one. So yeah, 5 children. We were raising 5 children, ages 10, 8, 6, 2.5, and not even 1. We are a very busy family. So I have decided to come back to YouTube and start with hair tutorials again and add in makeup tutorials. I did not get to finish cosmetology school, but I still enjoy doing hair for my daughters, and I enjoy doing my makeup. In 2009, when I separated from my ex-husband, I originally had planned to finish school, but due to the fact that I didn't have any money, I didn't have a job, because I was a stay-at-home mom for the majority of my marriage to him, I ended up having to withdraw from school and stay home with my children. My parents took care of my car insurance, my gas for my car, and my cell phone bill. Those are the only 3 things that I had to worry about. And then after I met my husband, I had moved out and I started, you know, taking care of things. I was babysitting while we lived on base for one little girl who was my 3rd child's age. And then once I found out I was pregnant with number 4, I stopped babysitting because I was just so ill I couldn't handle it. But yeah, so now here we are, and I would like to start helping my husband support our family by using YouTube as a way to generate a little bit of income. Even if it just pays 1 bill a month, that's cool. If not, it'll go towards Christmas for our 5 children. I am still working on my lighting situation. I need to get some more lights to brighten up this room, and once I do that, it should be good to go. But other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. I recently upgraded cameras to a Rebel T4i, although I do have another camera that I would use for photography because I am a photographer and I love taking pictures. So yeah, I do look a little fatter in the face because I've gained some weight having 2 more children, and I'm almost 30. Shh, don't tell anybody I'm almost 30. But yeah, so look forward to some makeup tutorials, some hair tutorials, some DIY videos, skincare videos. I plan on uploading hopefully twice a week, but that could change depending upon my kids' schedule. Right now I've been sick for the last week and several of my children have been sick, so it's been a very crazy time for us. So hopefully March is better than February was, and we will be back to normal, and I will be filming videos and putting them online finally, and I look forward to showing you guys what I know about makeup and hair and about life, and in just, you know, I know I will be discussing things about domestic violence, divorce, abuse, mental, verbal, physical, whatever, however you want to put it, abuse. I know October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so in October we're going to do a whole lot of things. I know it's still early, but I have a lot of plans for the month of October. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thank you.